Hello, and welcome to the Adventures in Lollygagging. We have Alex, Melissa, and Jeff tonight as they are at the top of our apiary towers. We'll see how we do. But how is everyone doing tonight? You guys got, you ready to be 90s kids? Well, you ready to re-experience the year 2020?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
so.
Like this version of 2020.
I mean, like the actual 2020, because that was a really bad year.
Yeah, it
Maybe
was.
let's not do the actual 2020.
No, probably
Different 2020.
Different. Yeah, it's 2020 with space travel.
Yeah, that's way better.
We've got a colony on the moon. You live in a space station, in a little cylinder floating in the sky.
Rollerblading everywhere, tagging everything. So
Yes,
that sounds like a better version of 2020.
Yes.
I'd say so.
All right. So let's get into it. You guys see a sort of the classic gear icon with a mop going diagonally one way and a police baton going the other. And the animation kind of appears on your monitors in front of you before it slowly starts to spin around, and the words, "Look out for all those grimy corners so you don't have to," and "Keep 'em manufacturing," appear around the middle as it slowly rotates. The gear then shrinks to the top right of the screen as a tall blonde woman appears in the center of the frame. And we all have here to help in all areas. We hope everyone can cooperate together to make a beautiful world where there is no dark, grimy corners. I am sure we will all get along wonderfully in our goal of a unified community. Welcome. Welcome to the Maximal Progressives. It is time to enter the singularity. Our community is growing, and I am like a proud papa watching baby's first steps as Max Babylon pushes this woman out of frame almost, it seems, and takes over, his loud, boisterous voice just rolling and rocking through your ears. I could almost cry. He kind of like fake cries, his sort of subscriber glasses not even getting touched at all. I love the future. I can see just in front of me. Like we were all worried about the government trying to insert control modules in us and calling it a vaccine because of some fake Earth-based pathogens. Whatever. That means like something like the Black Plague could happen in 2020, but this is the future. And if this thing did exist, I'm sure it's a plot by Big Pharma in conjunction with the government. Word on the street is that the vaccine is to help the government cheaply roll out 5G networks and cause electromagnetic radiation in those to reduce the weak-minded population who cost our society in resources that should be for the better men of this space station. Max rolls his eyes on the screen and then leans forward. So, I set up some hacker to get video footage from the corporation and from hidden cameras following, Team Sparkle Doom crisis, exclamation mark. I don't really understand the appeal, but you guys seem to love hearing about them, so get this. They did manage to bypass a number of the apiary guards to get to the 6th level where the apiary corporate clients have some of their offices. There, they found 3 offices, one for Verge, one for Comb Studios, and finally a guarded metal door with no corporation name above it. Mystery time. Anyway, after the GM heavily hinted, the party reluctantly remembered that they were supposed to investigate Comb Studio, and to try to find Kowboi Frezh's friend Daniel. They found some notes on the advertising project called Operation Buzzwords and something called the AGI project in one of the offices before moving to a door that wasn't on the map. behind that door, the team found 6 people who were way crazy, like completely out of it, including Fresh's friend. They got a call from Pantone during their investigation where she asked them about their findings and asked them to collect as much evidence as possible so that they could share that with the general public and ruin Apiary's image. After the party feed, Dan some unknown drug. After the party fed Dan some unknown drug, which knocked him out, they leave him in one of the offices. Hopefully nobody opens that door, am I right? And decided to explore the juicy guard door. Some critical deception rules by Coolio, whatever that means. I got to talk to my scriptwriter about this. What on earth are they giving me? Anyway, they got the door guards to drink spiked drinks and knocked them out. And then he keeps going as he doesn't even seem to breathe in his boister. But our camera moves and reframes in front of the party in the scene that he was describing, peeking around from Coom Studios' door towards the unconscious guards, having just finished their beverages. So, there we go. You 3 turn to look at Blood Riot, who then suddenly says, hold on, my tray. Let's channel my tray. I've got to go to the nowhere. Don't worry about it. I'm definitely not getting drugs from Disco Elysium, the nightclub where Liva Pojet is currently hanging out. Don't worry about it. I'm just going to take this back door that magically appeared, and I'm going to be out of this scene now. Ciao.
You can't not. You can't stay clean for like. Oh, she's gone.
She just puts on her rollerblades and just like zooms out of the scene. Because I can't do a.
So it's like anybody else like getting really concerned about like 2 things. Like first, like how is Max Babylon seeing everything we do?
I don't know.
Feel like we really should like do a scan of our equipment to see if like, you know, there's like a bug or something on it. And then like everybody keeps leaving the team. First it was Big D, okay? Now it's Big B. Like, what's gonna happen next? Like Big K, Big S? I don't want you guys to leave.
I don't want you to leave either. Maybe is this like
I don't even know how to leave. This place is big and confusing. Like I generally don't know the way out.
Is this one of those things where it's like you think like you've got the like laptop camera and like somebody made it so that like the red light doesn't come on when it's on, so like you're being recorded and you don't know it?
What? Oh. That's a thing?
I think so.
Oh.
That would.
Oh, God.
That would.
Okay.
That would explain how Max Babylon knows everything we do.
I'm not worried about it. Yeah. No, I wasn't doing anything weird. No. Everything's fine.
For funsies, you guys can all roll a clever check with like a DC 10. It would be to notice or spot something, I suppose.
I don't think I have anything that helps with this, so it's just going to be a straight.
Okay.
Can I apply my tech head?
Ooh, I'll take tech head. That sounds reasonable.
Could I use my hacking skills?
No, it's not really hacking.
Oh, okay.
I used nothing and got 11.
All right, beautiful. The dice just love you guys in this game. The only person that rolled poorly was Derek. That was still a pass.
Yeah.
I got 10.
Or Big D. I got an 11 as well.
Okay, so with an 11 or 10, as Alex says, you guys see this, like, you look up and you, like, squint a little bit and you realize there's these, like, maybe 5 or 6 miniature drones the size of a dime that are kind of floating around, and you squint and you see tiny little sunglasses with the word subscribe scrolling around underneath them for some reason, as they like seem to zoom in, almost like clearly they're not disruptive to you, but they are definitely stalking you.
So I'm gonna Cowboy Fresh is gonna point at those at those dime shaped those small
Drones.
small drones, yeah, small bugs, and he's gonna say, "What are those?"
They're like baby drones, man. Look at them. They're like little baby Joshes. You know, one day they might grow up to be like a big drone.
Mm-hmm.
Have they
we
been
don't
following
want that.
us
Works,
this
I think.
entire time?
Yeah, that may be. I don't know. They look all right. They got cool glasses.
But maybe like not while we're trying to do this sneaking thing. Maybe we should like go away. Shoo.
They zoom a little bit closer up to the top of the ceiling.
Can you like film me on this side?
They
It's
move to
just,
that
like,
side.
Better. Thank you. Because like I had like chicken pox when I was a kid, and there's like some tissue over here that just never really properly regrew. It's like the surface of the moon over here, but this is just like my good side. Thanks.
They seem to be trying to get your good side right now.
Right on. Cool.
All right.
I'm just giving a reason
right,
for
dudes.
Max to have known the information.
Are we gonna? Or we're trying to get through the door. We're trying to go over to that door, right? While the guards are
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, they drank the drink.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to go before
We're
they wake
leaving-
up.
We're leaving Big Dan behind? Is that right, Cowboy?
Yeah, he's in the office. He's taking
Okay.
a little nap.
Yeah, that's all I do in my office. The rock climbing gym. I have an office. Never mind. Anyhow,
We're definitely going to remember to get Dan on the way back out, no matter how much of a rush we're in. We definitely have to remember.
Of course.
how could Cowboy possibly forget his friend? Like his whole reason for like coming in here, you know? He would never do something like that. Just like I won't forget Big D.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Where'd he go again?
This voice in the sky told us that we couldn't take him with us, that he had to stay on the ground floor.
You can't use your friend as a battering ram while they are a soulless husk of a robot until Derek comes back.
That's still fun. All right. Well, let's go.
So
Gotta get into
I
this
should
place
have.
for the thing.
I'm a cat burglar, so I have advantage on rolls to. Oh, I made this so small I can't read it.
Why are you burgling cats, bro?
Let me take a look here.
Oh no, that cat burglar wouldn't apply to that. No, just my usual stealth stuff.
Okay. So you're going to sneak over. You guys are still kind of in the Comb studio, so you're going to sneak over to these metal doors. It's a double wide, so you can definitely crack one side or the other. And you got 3 sleeping guards because they called someone else just from the hallway because we got a crit, so that reduces the difficulty for maybe when you need to escape. By reducing some of the guard numbers. But you sneak over. Roll me a quick check. I'll take any of your stealth specialties or talents.
Okay, I've got basically a +2 on stealth.
Great. I'm going to say right now the DC is just 8. No
All
one's
right, and sorry,
expecting you,
this
so
is a
there's
quick?
not. Yes, please.
12.
Brilliant. So you guys almost don't even see Sweet as she slips out behind the curtain that is in front of this door, and you realize she's across the hallway and in front of the metal door before you can even count to 10. And she cracks it open the tiniest bit And we'll see. There we go. Melissa, you see inside what appears to be another 2 guards, one of them right next to the door. And you see 3 people kind of clicking away on computers. They seem to have some sort of like Camtasia or video ODBC video kind of editing software going, or recording software. And in front of them is a glass screen. It looks like it has some sort of weird, almost rainbow or oil slick spill cover across it that causes a gleam, but even so, you can see through it, and you can see that it has a creature you can't even describe. It appears to be like a long worm, but it is white and gold, and you see it has a large television on the front of its head. It is probably 10 feet long and like 4 or 5 feet tall, even as it is bolted down on the ground. And you see these metal bars just pinning it, as well as several sort of long cable-like arms with either little clawed hands or these spikes stuck to the end of them, and then satellite dishes all along the back, ending in what almost appears to be solar paneling at the very back of it. And it's in sections, almost like a snake, when you make a fake snake.
And Sweet is silently just sort of cocking her head from side to side as she's just sort of like looking at this odd thing. But primarily, the most pressing thing is that there are some guards that are right there.
Yes. So you see guards that are kind of just like standing, leaning. Right now, you rolled a 12 on yourself. They're just kind of leaning against the wall because clearly they probably have to be here every single day. The guard next to you doesn't even seem to be facing the door. He's kind of like just watching out, clearly just daydreaming. The other guard is in front of what appears to be another door in this glass wall that is also transparent and has a keypad next to it. You see also 2 large servers directly across from you. Clearly they're holding terabytes of information if they need servers this large.
Okay, so if I have been successful at that sneak, I would like to kind of sneak back to Cool and Kowboi.
Yep, I'll give it to you for free.
All right, guys. So there's a couple guards that we're gonna have to do something about. There's like 2 guards that are right at the door, and then there's this really, really weird like machine thing in like behind glass. So like there's 2 guards, and then there's another guard on the inside, and then there's 3 people that are working on this like console thing. So like there's a lot of people in there, but there's 2 servers. So, and she kind of looks over to Kowboi. There's some servers to like probably get some data from.
I'll work my magic when I'll get there, but what about the guards and all those people?
I have a smoke bomb. So like maybe we could use that in the smaller enclosed room, like once we get there. I don't know about the guards though. I would just sort of look at Blood, and she would like punch him in the nose.
Too bad she faded out.
Yep. She had to go get some drugs from her local ganger friends.
I keep telling her the straight edge life is the way to go.
Coolio, do you have any ideas on how to deal with these guards?
Well, like, we should probably, like, move the other ones, like, out from in front of the door in case, like, any of the ones inside, like, peek outside, and then they're like, whoa, there's, like, guards on the floor. That's not right. So we should do that first. And then maybe we can, like, lure 1 or 2 out, and they would be like, huh, there should be guards here. And then we can, like, pounce on them or something, you know?
You know what we could do? We could like put him in. We could like put him inside the door and like bar the door, and then put like a note that's like, help us, the guards.
Oh, oh, what if we pretend that there's some kind of like toxin like in the air, and it like got these two guards and they got to evacuate, or it's gonna get them too or something.
Oh, so like we leave them on the ground, but just like run out and just like I could put something in my smoke bomb so that it like smells like a toxin of some kind.
Yeah, we could be like, oh my god, it's coming or whatever, and then they gotta run and kind of stuff.
And that saves us having to like drag these really heavy bodies.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're not that. I mean, I could probably drag them. Just see. I do a lot of rock climbing. So
You could.
same thing.
I don't know that I could. I wouldn't be much help.
Me
You
neither.
all have
My
the same
toughness is
tough
definitely
level.
my dumb stat.
You guys all have one tough.
Tough is also my dumb stat.
Yeah, mine too. It's for a bunch of weenies.
To be fair, none of us have 1 in toughness. We all have 0.
True.
Because it's all our dumb stats.
So I meant 1 X or 1 box checked off, but you're right. It is 0 for your bonus.
So it's
So-
even worse than we thought.
So I have a smoke grenade and I have gray market goods as one of my specialties. So I would like to like homebrew some kind of smoke grenade that smells like some sort of toxic gas.
I'm also happy, and I don't want to like give you stuff if you have a great idea, but I'm always happy to, if anybody wants to roll a clever to get ideas or more information about the environment, I can give you guys something that your character may have noticed or think about. Also, if anybody else would like to do a stealth to sneak into the room and does a clever check on equipment or other items that are around, Sweet is only kind of giving you the obvious surface level stuff.
Can I roll a clever to see like what my character would be able to notice inside this room, like in terms of like maybe security cameras or like, because actually, there's guards, but there's got to be like extra security, right? If they're hiding something very important, they have this giant long worm white gold thing.
Yes. So I am happy if you want, again, it's the same DC stealth to like sneakily open the door and then roll a clever. Sweet, if you would like to retroactively roll a clever to have noticed more information, I'm happy to give you that opportunity because I didn't think to do it earlier.
I can do that, and then that way that I can share more information that everybody can kind of brainstorm
Yep.
around.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to say the clever. Give me the DC, and based on your number, give me your roll, and based on what you roll, I'll give you more or less information.
11.
11. That's pretty good. So with that 11, you probably then also noticed that on the top of the ceiling in the computer room, there was a sensor that looked like the ones that Jeff or Coolio disabled along the hallway in Combs Studios that project down and kind of analyze what's going on below them. They probably are taking temperature, they're probably taking movement and sort of number of individuals. And you saw 4 of those in sort of the glass room as well, or the room with the glass wall. You also saw they had at least 3 heavy-duty cameras. They were kind of harder to see because of the rainbow effect on the glass, but you're pretty sure you saw 3 kind of proper studio quality cameras as well as microphone and sound setup in that room. It almost looks like it was originally a sound booth for a singer or a voice actor who would come in and do work. That they've kind of built around and created this. There's no windows, it's a very secure box. Also, I will say with your 11, you're wearing Keep a Manufacturing security uniforms or maintenance uniforms. Everybody here has apiary uniforms. 3 guards got knocked out wearing apiary uniforms.
You guys want to make a wardrobe switch?
Smart idea. Definitely should do that.
Why are we pointing up?
Pointing to my brain.
Okay. Well, Jeff did it, and then Melissa did it. I'm like,
I pointed
someone muted?
to my ear
Okay.
so that she knew
I
that she was
confused.
muted.
I'm sorry.
Without
Because I
saying
get
it
really
out loud.
tired of us having conversations about people being muted. So it's easier and it's more subtle to do this.
Fair.
She
All
knew.
right. Okay. But yeah, so
Definitely. We should definitely do a wardrobe change. And Kowboi or Cool, I think probably the camera could get taken out too. And that would help us.
I can send Big J inside and like sneak it all in, and like Jay can start turning stuff off.
He can do that while we're changing clothes.
Well, he probably wants me like, controlling it. So
Oh yeah, good point. Good point.
Big J doesn't want to do that on its own. Like Big J is getting pretty big, but he ain't that big.
Not fully independent yet.
Right, so,
Oh no. He's independent. He's like a teenager, Like has the skills, but is kind of an idiot, So that's kind of where he's at. He has all of the desire and the ability to get independence, but like when you give it to him, he like makes some bad choices sometimes,
Totally makes sense. Meanwhile, Sweet, because she's very stealthy and quick about things like this, is already like in her like apiary, like overall, like before that conversation is done, she's like in her like apiary coveralls.
already changed. All right. And the suit it's all black. You have that red A just on your sort of side chest, and probably it's a little bit big for you guys because none of you guys are fairly muscular or filled out people.
so
They're loose fitting coveralls.
Yes.
I'm gonna take the extra time to put the Keepa security uniforms onto the former apiary employees to make it like seem like they're different employees, if that makes sense.
Sure, yeah. You can definitely roll me a I just kind of want a luck check. So just roll me 2d6. And if you guys get above a 7 without any bonuses, that's good luck. And then below is kind of bad luck.
So I rolled double sixes.
All three of the uniforms fit those guys perfectly. And suddenly your apiary ones actually fit you perfectly. It's almost like you have the exact same body type suddenly. As
They
you
made some choices when
critical
they
luck.
hired these guards.
Yes.
Wow, these are very snug. So I might keep these.
Styling. You never know when it might come in handy.
Yes. But I was just rolling luck to see if they would fit. And considering you got a critical success with the highest value you could get, I think it's fair. All three of you guys, the uniforms fit perfectly, and you can put your Keepa manufacturing on them, and it fits perfectly. You even have the same shoe size.
This way, we can say that we knocked them out and have a more plausible reason why they're just here.
Kowboi gesticulates very much while talking.
Yes. All right. So you guys have the uniforms. What's step 2 that we're committing to?
So I think we were going to combo.
So like, yeah. So should I send Big J in there to kind of like try to shut some cameras down in case like our conversation with them kind of goes wrong? Like if we can shut the cameras down, then we go in there, we try to chat it up, and if it goes wrong, then like at least it's not on camera.
Yeah, because I think like I was gonna try to do the smoke grenade thing, and we just like tell them like you gotta evacuate, you gotta evacuate. And then hopefully they'll like go running, and then the cameras will be down for when we try to sneak in after them.
Yeah. And I think we got to do the cameras like before we do the smoke.
Yeah,
You know?
for sure.
Okay. So can someone like sneakily open the door so I can get Josh in there?
Yeah.
Big
How
J can't open.
big is
Big J
Josh?
can't open doors. I don't know. It's not particularly large. I don't have anything on him that
Mhm.
suggests he's very big.
Well,
I say I keep him in my like messenger bag.
yeah.
So
So he's I'm just trying to like, because we've got a sense of general drone sizes for some of the sort of standard models you can get, and there's like the larger one where you can actually put things that are quite heavy on top of it, and then you've got the smaller ones. So if we believe that he is more on the smaller range of things, then absolutely we can sneakily get him in. But things that are bigger, he might not be able to do because he won't have the strength for them. Like lift things into the air or something.
Because he's been with us in tunnels and stuff, so like,
Yes.
he doesn't seem like
Yeah.
he's super huge.
I mean, I'm not intending to have him move stuff. It's just interact. I want him to interact with the.
Okay, then
cans
yeah, if
and
he's smaller,
shut
then
those
you
things
guys
down.
could probably just like slip him vertically in a higher position above standard human height.
He's pretty slippery. This little
Okay.
guy. I call him Big J, even though he's not big. It's like his nickname.
Okay.
You know? It's like calling a big dude tiny. I don't know. I would say he's not like. I would say he's just average size. I don't think he's too
Alright.
big or too small. I think he's just somewhere in the
Then that would be, you're probably going to need a quick DC of stealth with him at just 10. I won't maybe, because it is an enclosed room with a lot of humans in it. But he's a bit on the smaller, or the average size, which is a bit on the smaller size. So we'll say just 10 stealth.
Okay. And I can use my drone daddy specialty because
Mhm.
I'll be controlling him. He's not doing this on his own.
Yes, you include your drone daddy abilities. Yep,
So
you're
I'll
welcome.
Make sure you said it. Okay.
Josh
All right.
can use that. Yes.
I'm gonna do a little prep action.
Okay.
Since
Ooh.
I only used one, so to make sure this works, because I don't want the plan to go south
Oh yeah.
right away. So I'm gonna get my boost.
Mhm.
I don't know why I bothered, because I forgot what game I was playing. This game
What did you
really
roll?
likes
You
me
got 2 6s
a
again?
lot.
Oh God.
No, I didn't get any doubles, but I
Okay.
rolled a 6 and a 5 and then a 4, 6, 5, 4 plus. Hang on, everybody. This is quick, right?
Yes. Yes, it's quick.
It's 11, 15,
And any
16,
specialties that apply to
17.
stealth. 17.
Oh my
17.
gosh.
Wow, that's a high number.
Jeez. This is a 2d6 game,
Game
and you
likes me.
guys just get double digits constantly.
This game really likes me.
It really
does.
likes
Like
you.
it.
It really
Like,
does.
The game
It's
wants
a-
us to
we're-
succeed, dude.
We're good friends.
Yeah. You are highly skilled
Everyone.
individuals.
Everyone, go by Hardwired Island. It treats me nice.
It-
So you should treat me.
If you want the best luck in the gaming world, Hardwired Island. It just, you can't roll poorly on it.
Tell them Coolio sent you, and you'll roll well.
Yeah. All right, so with your ridiculously high roll, let's say Sweet as the sneakiest, like opens the door. I'm not gonna make you roll stealth for this. Opens the door just like as much as she had when she like got an eye in, and it's just narrow but open enough that Josh can go vertically and slip through before he loses his momentum, rotates back horizontally, and is up above eye line without anyone being the wiser. He slips over behind the sensor on the back wall. You can see for pointing down, same as the other one. It's again like a little sphere that you can pop the back of, and it seems to be collecting data and information about the room, and you quickly get that out. Do you want to give me a quick check to just see how well you can disable this sensor?
Can I do clever instead?
Yes, that makes sense.
Okay.
I'm happy to take clever for
Alright.
this.
And
Works both
since
ways.
I am like destroying or disconnecting, can I
Mhm.
apply my tech head?
Yes.
All right. All right. Here I go. I'm much better at this. I'm not gonna prep it. I swear to God, I rolled 2 6s.
Wow.
So good.
I swear to you.
Okay.
I'm not lying.
You're disabling the sensor. Is there anything else that you feel would be good for a bonus in as a critical in this sort of situation? Do you want to accidentally knock one of the servers out, causing people to like have to investigate it? Do you want to do
That would be great. Yeah.
like a short
Anything that just
on something else?
anything that might create like a cascade failure to
Mhm.
other systems in the room, that's probably what I would want.
Okay, which
that's
system
okay.
would you like the cascade to hit? The servers on the back, the computers in the front, or the security lock on the glass door across next to the servers, across from the main opening?
I feel like computers Kowboi is going to be able to take care of once Kowboi gets in here, so not an issue there. So, and then I feel like Sweet can probably break into the door, so I'll go servers.
Servers, okay.
So I'll say I'll take server.
So you guys, maybe Coolio, you realize there is a capacitor, a sort of backup voltage level for this unit, and there's also a small wire that's sticking up. Clearly it broke when they were installing it in a rush to set this up, and you pull the capacitor and plug it somehow into this wire, causing a surge in the voltage all the way back to the servers that are clearly collecting the data from this sensor. And you watch as the one next to the wall in the back corner starts to sort of fritz a little bit, and the yellow light indicating that it's on starts to flick to red, and then amber, and then yellow, and then red, and then amber, and then it just kind of starts to smoke a little bit. And the three technicians, kind of like turn to look at it and then stand up. You can probably watch this with Josh in your drone camera. You've got your little yellow sort of sensor graphics in front of you. And you guys watch as the three technicians get up and move towards that server to try to analyze why it's going on. They're distracted by that now completely. I cannot move the red dots on this map, so just imagine that is what has changed in it. Emma's paint.
So Coolio would be like, Big J got it done and more. Cameras are out. I think we knocked his servers out too.
Mm-hmm.
Big J's all that.
Operation infiltrate something or other. Step 2, Boogaloo. I don't know. We didn't give it a name. But,
we don't
I
have to
will
put
add,
labels on everything. It's okay.
the guards also like stood up a little bit and are also looking at the servers. They're standing in their position still. They've not moved towards the server, but you've gotten them so that they are also looking at the server, but they're also more aware and awake now.
I got their attention. They're looking at the servers. Go. Step 2, go. I don't know what it is, but go.
So, Sweet is going to do kind of step 2 with the smoke grenade and the whatnot.
Okay. Okay, so we're going with plan smoke grenade and okay, yeah. So are you tossing the grenade into this room, or are you putting it like next to the door and letting the smoke billow in? Or what? How does
We're
this
doing
look like?
this sort of back where the other 2 guards are knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
So then it's kind of just yelling from behind it like, it's a gas leak, it's a gas leak.
Okay, then I am going to call this a cool, I think would be because this is definitely like a personality check to try to convince somebody of this as happening. So it's a cool, and you're convincing people that are in a fairly highly secure facility. I'm going to say it's going to be a cool 11.
Okay. I have social chameleon.
Mm-hmm.
So you have advantage on social rolls to make a disguise or fake ID seem convincing. Now, it's not necessarily a disguise or fake ID, but I'm definitely trying to convince someone of something. So I'm trying to convince them of this danger that is occurring and that they should do something about it.
It's a stretch because it's about ID specifically, but I'm happy to take it right now. That's all good. I'll for this instance, maybe not next time, but for this instance, I'll allow it, and you can have advantage on one of your dice.
Okay, cool. Gracias.
And
And then you said it was a cool, right?
a cool, and it's DC of 11, please.
Booey.
I would also remind you of the spending prep and the options that you can take, including potentially the boosting a roll, or I guess you can use.
Is there a source of no, not disadvantage, never mind.
No, you don't. You have advantage.
But I am using an asset.
You're looking at
Do a
the activate
flashback
item.
Yeah, because I'm
to a high school theater production, and that's how good you are at acting.
Oh my god.
that helps me with the making of this thing that moves the way it's supposed to. Okay, so I'll spend a prep for that.
Okay.
But I'm also activating an asset, which I think is a +1. So
Yeah,
that should
so
get
I
me
would
to 11.
say that would. Oh, okay. Yes, excellent. So if you activate the asset with the prep, then you bring it to 11, and you kind of yell out to these guards about a gas leak and the technicians, and having already been sort of concerned about a server and brought to awareness, they then kind of look towards the door. Is the door still? Hold on. Can you? I'm hoping you guys hear the police. Nope. Great.
Mounties are coming for you. Gal.
Yeah.
All of this saving and breaking in, and
Yeah, you guys trigger all these sensors and alarms. No. How are you? Are you pulling open the doors? How are you presenting this sort of? You're convincing, right? So how would you be convincing in this? A little bit. The smoke is billowing in the right direction. It's looking perfectly, but what does it look like?
I think it kind of what I was going for is the sort of like the odor, like it's going to smell like it's some type of like a toxic gas. So like that's kind of I'm going for the
your smoke grenade is actually a fart grenade. Okay, got it.
I mean, in its most simplistic, yes, that is what I'm doing, but it specifically smells like a toxic gas.
So it smells like a toxic gas. It's billowing in, but are you pulling the doors? You're just saying this from the other side of the door, so they'll move towards the doors and open them and see this gas, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. So they do that. They push out these doors. They don't push in, and you see probably the two guards appear in this cloud of smoke. Their guns kind of in hand now, though still pointed down. And they're kind of like looking up. They kind of cover their mouths a little bit, and they pat their sides as if looking for maybe a respirator or something to help, before they turn and yell at the technicians, we gotta go. There's a gas leak in the area. And they sort of bundle the technicians out, and you see them lock the door behind you as they kind of like start hustling towards the sort of elevator on the far side that you had the hologram. They suddenly trip a little bit, and they look down and see a bunch of Keepa manufacturing people, and they're like, what is that? Would they recognize? No, it's smoke. So they see the uniforms and they're confused, but they'll grab like two of them because they tripped over them and pull two of the Keepa manufacturing guards out with them as well. So you have them in the elevator. You know that once they get out of the elevator and they're going to discover that there is a gas leak that's been isolated to their floor, or they're probably going to be telling either a gas company to come, probably Keepa Manufacturing, to come and investigate and deal with the gas leak. So you are on a timer now, but you have cleared out the area. I'm going to say you probably have 7 minutes until sort of the responders come in.
I think
It is
they're
all
gone.
in one tower. Mhm.
I think they're gone, guys. I think we're up.
All right. So, Kowboi's gonna crack his fingers and he's gonna start hacking the server to get whatever information that it has, because this is obviously really, really strange that they have this.
Sort of as you guys move in, the long gold and white snake like shudders and moves against the bindings. You hear a large clank and a clack, and you remember for a moment a time before Kowboi Frezh when you were in the basement and you heard and you saw a lot of the kitbashi rats, and you saw a bunch of robotic dogs around. And you're kind of looking at this thing and remembering that. Kowboi Frezh, give me a hacker kind of role. You're on one of the PCs. All three of these PCs are connected to the main servers, so it would make sense that they are kind of isolated but accessible here.
Okay. So 4, 5, and then my clever. That's a 12 plus hacking action, 14.
14, yes. That is wonderful. You kind of bypass their security. They have like a 2-factor authentication, and you kind of create a simulation of a secondary device that rips the phone number, spoofs the phone number that it's trying to call to, and sends the message to you, so that you can then click on the accept button and you get in. You see sort of a standard Windows desktop. It has that blue with a little wavy thing, and the red, yellow, green, and blue. Is that Windows 98? Kind of logo on the back. And you see a bunch of folders on the side. One of them says AGI Proj. One of them says Operation Buzzword. One of them says 54 LAR. And then one of them says Finances. You have 7 minutes, so if anybody would like to also do some actions, we'll kind of balance it out. But Kowboi Frezh, what is the first folder or system you'd like to look into?
So Operation Buzzword was one that I caught. What were the other ones again?
Oh, sure, sorry.
Finance.
AGI Proj, PROJ, like project but shortened.
Okay.
Operation Buzzword. These are folders on the desktop. AGI Proj, Operation Buzzword, 54-LAR, all in caps, and then Finances.
Okay, so definitely gonna grab Operation Buzzword and AGI Prague. How much time would it take to get both of those?
This is more, the folders themselves are light, but you can read the content is okay. More information gathering. Because as you try to pull these folders off, they seem like you can't move them into the transfer folder that Pantone sent you. For whatever reason, this is an isolated network cut off from everywhere else. It's not even on the network. You can't even access the internet on this thing. You could, if you have your hacker suite, which you do, you can probably plug in, if you want to risk it, plug into this actual server and transfer it manually.
I want to transfer it manually.
Okay, let me just, so you are looking at this is a hacker action, but this is a hostile network. So you're actually needing to probably ghost this network first. And you are, as a hacker, aware you probably need to cover your tracks to get these files off. And you're going to need to, let's do, it's not social, probably we'll call it access. We're going to call it an access one. So these are the first one. The access is 2d6 plus clever versus 5 plus network level. And I believe this is, unfortunately, that's a hostile. Yeah. So you're looking at a level 13 network roll.
Question.
Yes.
we shorted out the servers when Big J was working on
Yes.
here. So how does that going to impact this?
So these computers, while connected to those servers, some of the content from those servers I didn't list. So you can try to recover some of them or steal the physical hardware and try to recover it later. But there's more information on those servers. They were the big heavy thing for Blood Riot to try to rip off the wall, because I tried to make it something for everybody in this room.
Okay.
But they do have specific information that you haven't been told yet in them.
All right. Here goes the roll.
Yes, okay. There's also a garbage folder on the top left.
I'm gonna use my last prep to roll another dice. To
Sure.
add to my
Give your boost.
to boost it. Yep. Okay, so that is 4, 8, 9 plus my clever. That is.
And don't forget, you do have programs, and I know one of your programs is Ghost. But okay, so did you
I rolled 14 total.
14, just enough. All right, with 14, you managed to get your hacker suite to have full access of this computer, and you're able to pull all 4 of the folders out. Now, are you going to cover your tracks? Are you going to remove sort of any indication that you were here? Or are you going to leave it as obvious?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and cover my tracks.
Okay, so to cover your tracks, you again need the 2d6 plus clever or quick versus that 13 one more time.
Okay, here we go. Come on. High numbers, high numbers. Ooh, so 6, 9.
Jeff, if
That's
you wanted...
That's another 14.
Perfect. So you kind of absolutely disappear any trace of a connection and or a login attempt on this computer. You have left nothing behind and seem to have acquired all useful information from these computers. Jeff, with your rigging abilities, with your drone knowledge, you could disassemble the large servers and pull out some of the hard drives if you'd like, or
Sure.
there is a little keypad for you to hack, or there's cameras all around that seem to be filming and or monitoring as well in that room. I'm not sure. Anything you guys want to do. I don't want to keep giving you suggestions because you guys have ideas, I'm sure.
Do you want to do the server thing?
Yeah, like I was gonna do the server thing anyway. I was gonna try to pull what I can out of it, especially if it becomes clear that Kowboi's only getting access to some of it.
Mhm.
So then yeah, I would probably try to pull what I can.
Yeah, so you guys kind of look. The thing that you notice is that, Kowboi Frezh managed to access these computers. All of these folder systems have documents in them. None of them are video files, and those cameras are on. So clearly there's some sort of recording going on. So they have the servers.
Like not right now, because like I shut the cameras down.
You shut down the
Thank you.
cameras in this section, in this room.
Oh, like in the studio.
In the
Okay, got
studio side of it, not in the recording booth side.
it. Okay. All right.
Do you want to just like go in there and see what's up?
I kind of
There's a
do.
big white snake in there. Like,
There is.
I don't want you to go on your own. You know, we're not going to do that again.
I'll like I want to see what it does. Like, should I just like go inside and like offer it some Altoids or something?
Look, I know, like as a drifter, you were bored to walk alone, but like I think we should do this together.
Yes, we should do this together. I'm
Okay.
gonna use my thieving gear to like unlock this door in between the two.
Excellent. So yeah, you can definitely do that. You notice it is a kind of a standard keypad and fob combination lock. So you can pop it open and start sort of rewiring it to give you access with your thieves tools.
All right, and then I've got a quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it would be a DC 10. This is like the worst of the locks. Uh-oh.
Yeah. That is a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 total. You guys watch as Sweet sort of pops open this keypad and starts to try to work it so that it will allow her access. And then suddenly it starts to beep at her quite loudly. You're not sure if the signal's left this room. Again, it's networkly isolated, but it definitely is loud right now.
I think I did something. I'm still getting used to this thing, and it's. I know you can already hear it, but it's making noise, and I don't know how to make it stop making noise.
Just cover your ears.
Have you tried turning it on and off again?
Maybe I should try that. I don't know how to do that.
I'll let you re-roll with the DC jumps up to 12, but you can try again. And we'll say probably at this point in time, 3 minutes have passed of your 7.
Do you have any prep left?
Yeah, we also have group prep left as well.
Oh, shit.
So I'll spend my last of my personal prep to boost this. That's better. 12, 13, 14, 15.
15. With a 15, you're able to, you see where you went wrong last time. You see sort of a thread of a wire that is just touching another one that's been exposed, causing it to loop and send out this noisy signal. And you quickly fix it, you rewire it with your thieves' tools, and see a green light appear on the top, and you hear sort of the unlocking of the door next to you.
And the noise stops?
Yeah, the
loud
noise stops,
blaring.
yes. You fixed the loud noise, yes.
I stopped the noise. Oh, and I opened the door. I think we can go in now. Cool.
Mhm.
Well, during your first 3 minutes, I wanted to see how much of the server.
Oh, that's right, you're doing the
your
server thing.
First
Yeah,
Yes.
failed attempt. I
Yeah.
want to see how much of the server.
Jeff, you
There's
can
so much
give
time because it took me 2 attempts.
You are good at disassembling electronics. You've been doing it for a little bit now, in the last few sessions. So it's going to be a DC. This is fairly standard, just a DC 9 sort of electronics, which is going to be clever or quick. I'm happy to take for what you're doing.
Yeah, I'll go clever. Okay. Then tap into my tech head. Can I get Josh, Big J, to help me out here? He has fine manipulation, which means he has like a little arm that comes out and you can do stuff with it.
Yep, I'd allow it.
Cool.
Little
Right.
pincer arms.
I don't know why I roll. I could
What
just
did you
tell you the
roll?
big numbers. I rolled a 6 and a 4. So that's so total of, hang on, like 14, I think.
Yeah, so you guys watch as Josh and Coolio like bend
Game loves you.
pop the front
Big
of
J.
these 2 servers off, and you guys see sort of a motherboard and a graphics card, and clearly there's these large wires coming in from the back through the wall, and you kind of can guess that other than power, some of these must be cables connected to the video cameras. And you see, Jeff, at the very bottom, just a row of hard drive plugged in one after the other, and you're able to sort of grab all of them and just put them in your, do you have a messenger bag, a backpack?
I have like a little messenger bag.
Messenger bag.
Yeah. that
And
I
you
carry.
just pop
Yeah.
them into your messenger bag. You probably have let's say 5 sort of smaller hard drives, but clearly full of content.
Sure. So I'll just call over to Kowboi and like, hey, Big K, I got some goodies.
Ooh, I love goodies.
Excellent.
I mean, you're not supposed to eat them though.
Oh,
but-
right.
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
I finally got it. The noise
Coolio,
stopped.
you
finally got the
realized that the
door.
noise that was bothering you, that you kind of registered from the side, had stopped.
I thought that was tinnitus acting up. Okay.
that was me. I did. I'm still getting used to this thing. I missed the
All
wire,
right.
but I got the
All
wire
right,
now.
Big S. We going in?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
And she steps in.
Okay, so as you
Close
step
the door.
in, you get a clear view. You see sort of the mic and the sound recording system on the side. You see 3 sort of heavy duty studio level equipment cameras around this creature, and you see sort of the 4 sensors pushed down from above, facing 4 more sensors. These ones are currently active, but from the door you're just out of range of them. And I need, as you kind of enter this area, the head, though pinned down by these large metal bars, seems to like scream at you, and you realize it has this almost triangular shaped sort of in-depth speaker system that rattles through its entire body and hits you almost with a sound wave. But there's no sound to it. Like, nobody outside of this room can hear it except for you. And I just need you to make a let's do it needs to be a save versus clever or cool. Which one is your higher stat?
So I have clever is a better stat than cool.
Okay, so I need you to make a clever check, or I need to make a clever check against your defense. What is your clever defense? Oh, 2d6. 11. Okay, so I've got 4. Let's see what I roll. The dice probably aren't going to like me as much. Yep, that would be a 4 and a 2. Okay, so with your 11, you manage to like steady yourself. You kind of bring your hand up to your head, but then kind of shake it off. And then this thing kind of gives up a little bit and lets go. Clearly, it doesn't like people. But it's pinned down and it's not moving. The screen on its head flashes almost like a surrealist movie, and you watch like Un Chien Andalou, where the woman's eye gets it's a fake lamb's eye. Don't worry, not a real person. Where the eye gets cut, and like the juices from the eye come out, and you see her at just like this surrealist Dali level amount of information just kind of projected constantly.
And Sweet's looking back to Cool.
Yo, what's up?
I don't think it likes people, but maybe because it's tied down. Maybe we should like Free Willy?
You want to let it go?
I mean, I wouldn't want to be like
Well,
captive
first,
like that.
before we do that, like we should like make sure we can't be seen doing it, you know? Because there's like cams.
Oh yeah,
and
those like
such
4
in
cameras there.
Yeah, so let me
4
send
sensors
Big
and 3
J
cameras in this room. Yes.
Let me send Big J in there, since like it doesn't like humans. Maybe it'll be okay with Big J, and maybe Big J can turn this kind of stuff off.
Maybe it'll even talk to Big J.
Hey, but why are you trying to put someone between me and Big J?
I just maybe like I don't understand.
We don't have the time. We don't have time for this. We're running out of time. Clock is ticking. There's no time.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I will also
what
say,
do you wanna roll?
Melissa, having stood in this room, those metal bars holding it down, you see this clearly was never meant to be pulled up. It's fully bolted into the ground below it, like someone's taken a bolt gun and shot through the metal bands around it. And they are covering all of the sort of wire arms as well as several along its body. So it can barely move the head section, what you assume to be the head section, and a little bit on the tail side, but the satellite dishes and the body are clearly tied down.
Like cool. They mean to like keep this thing here for a long time. Like that's not just like a rope.
Okay. Yeah.
And While she's saying
Yeah.
that, like I'm
All right.
still doing stuff.
Give
Yeah.
me your tech with your drone, your drone daddy technique
Yeah.
with Josh. I'm gonna say
Okay.
this guy here is going to be a DC. It's a little harder in this room because you're gonna hit 4 of them. I'll say a DC 12 to hit all 4 of them. I don't like you're gonna roll high. I don't think you've rolled below a 15, but you know.
That's actually not a good roll.
Oh,
It was 2 4s. So, hang on.
okay.
This is clever. I can use clever, right?
Yes, you can use clever.
Okay, if that's the case, then I'm bang on 12.
Okay.
That was actually a bad roll.
Oh, and it's a crit because it's double 4.
Oh, that's right. It's a
True.
double.
That
it's
is a double.
Oh, yeah.
It's a doubles that succeeded.
Yeah.
That's a double that succeeded. Beautiful. So it is a critical, even if it
Even
just
when this
makes
game doesn't like me, it still, likes me.
It still likes you,
likes
dude.
Um, Okay, so 100% you are going to disable the sensors. With a critical, would you also like to disable the 3 recorders as well? The 3 cameras?
Yes, please.
Excellent.
Yes.
And
thank
so you guys kind of watch as Josh zooms up. This is a scene you've seen before. He almost systematically, having done this 1,000 times, pops open the back of all these little balls, pulls the wire out. You watch him just drop it, one of the capacitors, like a tiny little electric bomb, onto the camera underneath it, and the camera clearly fritzes out and kind of like starts pointing at the ground. And he does this 4 times and drops 3 capacitors on each of the cameras, kind of definitely taking them out.
Big J's so good at this. When he comes back, like we do our handshake with like his fine manipulation thing,
Mhm.
and then I give him my yellow lenses so he can wear them because that was pretty cool. He
Oh.
deserves it.
Long is here to watch Long play.
Yeah,
He is.
It's a me.
Did it say anything to him when he was doing his thing?
Big J.
The whatever it is doesn't seem to acknowledge Josh. It does ignore him. It doesn't talk
It's
to him, but it
racist.
does ignore him.
Wow. Okay.
Like, did Josh say hi?
No.
Did Josh like try to say hi to it?
Big J has got nothing but coolness about him. Of course he was cool. He came in and he was like, hey, is it cool if I turn this stuff off?
Did it say anything back?
Did you send a message to this thing in here with
I'll try if I can. Yeah.
yeah, okay. Let's say if you're just sending a signal, I'm not going to put a DC. The results are just going to be like how much of this comes back and feedback to you. So let's roll a clever for this one. I think would make sense, or a cool even would take. This is kind of a personality.
Cool,
thing.
yeah. Of course I want to go cool.
Okay,
Of course.
of course.
Of course.
Okay. Let's see. Could my online communities come into play?
You know the latest hip greeting that is being
The
used
latest
in
hip
online
greeting?
communities.
Yeah. Because that's how we phrase that. That's how hip people totally say hip.
That is
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Shui.
Okay. No, that's totally fair.
There is something that you could
Um,
find out with that, but not this.
I'm gonna prep it. God dang it. I'm gonna prep. I got personal prep. So
Okay, okay.
Nice.
I'm gonna use one more.
And we
thing of
still
personal
have
prep.
group 2 for reminder for myself next time.
All right.
Yes.
Did you give me a DC for this? I've got.
I'm
a
interested in
total-
your result. I'm going to give there is going to be a response, and what that response looks like is based on your roll.
16.
16. Oh, that's a
Wow.
yep. All right. So with a 16, Josh sort of sends that little greeting signal out, a little ping to whatever this is. It looks mostly robotic. You think maybe they can talk binary with each other. And it suddenly jerks as if realizing that Josh even exists. It hadn't seemed to have registered him before this ping. And you watch as a sort of a sort of shimmering field appears around it, and it seems like Josh suddenly knocks back. And if you are looking through your little visor in through him as if he's a camera, you get sort of this image of 1,000 different pieces of a butterfly shoved into one thing, and then you see like this outer space, but also the earth, and they are imposed on one another, and the space is the core of the earth, and just these images that don't make sense to you. You don't have to take a brain scramble check because you rolled 16, but this suddenly reminds you of something. And with a 16, you know exactly where you've seen this kind of sort of sensory overload information that doesn't make sense. Your little Kitbash pet that you had for maybe a day and a half did
Little K.
the exact same kind of response. Whatever this is the same kind of creature as Little K. But
It's
different.
like a big version of Little K, but not Big K, because that's Kowboi. What? What is going on?
So do you think we should try to free it, or do you think it's better if it stays here? Like, I kind of want to free it.
I'll say another minute has passed doing all this.
So are we up to 5?
4 minutes.
4? 4. Okay.
You still have another 3 minutes to go.
Kowboi, how's it going in there?
I don't know, man. I'm taken aback by this giant white snake thing. Like,
That's fair.
how if we're gonna free it, how are we gonna? I mean, it's bolted in. I mean, look at my limp noodle arms. I don't think I can pull it out.
I would say you guys have, if you look at the prep reference, one of the things is a flashback to have a particular item. That could be a flamethrower that can cut through. Blowtorch, thank you. That's the word I was looking for. A blowtorch, or like a little mini welding kit that would allow you to, like a tiny plasma gun that would cut through metal. Like, I'm happy to like work with you to create some future tech that you might have that would help in this situation for prep.
I think we can come up with a way. It's just the ethics of it all. Like, should we let it go?
Well, like, yeah, like, you don't keep something, like, imprisoned like this, right? Even if it destroys us, at least we're on the moral high ground when we die.
You aren't wrong.
Even if it
Thank you,
gets
Big
out
K.
and like kills hundreds of people.
I mean, let's be honest. What are we talking about?
We're freeing Willie.
We gotta free it. Come on. Like, what? First, this is a big corp. So anything they do is bad. Okay? So anything you can do to disrupt it is good. Ergo, releasing this thing is mega good because it's mega bad corp stuff and it's gonna really piss them off.
Okay, so we're gonna get all of the data that we can, and I'm gonna look through my multi-tool on my new thieving gear hand and see if one of the attachments on this thing is a blowtorch style laser cutter.
Yeah. Okay, so if you spend a prep point for the flashback of having this multi-tool, then
Our group
yes,
prep went down to 3.
Excellent. Then you've got like just a little mini plasma torch. It can't cut through like thick steel walls, but these sort of bands and other things that are thin metal, you now have a tool that can do that, and you can add that to your inventory for this part of the story, for the scene. Longer than the scene, but yeah. For this arc.
Laser.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I'll get to it, and I guess you guys like do what you can do with the files and stuff, and I'm gonna use my laser.
Sounds good.
Okay, so Sweet steps back into this room. with her torch. It doesn't immediately try to like send its signal to you yet, but you can kind of feel it seems to be using its sensors to watch you for whatever that means.
Cool. Tell Josh to tell this whatever designation it chooses for itself. Can Josh say that we're trying to help?
Coolio, you know that Josh wasn't able to communicate. Whatever it is, the same language that the Kitbash has, this is not something, because Josh speaks your language. Josh speaks in a way that humans understand, and this is not something that makes logical sense. There's like
I'm not gonna lie. It could be alien, you know?
That's cool.
Like, we're up in space, and like, I don't understand the language, and like, Big J doesn't understand it. So this could be like an alien, like, entity thing, you know? And like, we gotta show those things, like, that not all humans are bad. Like, a lot of them are. I mean, most, yeah, definitely. But like, some of us aren't. So, but yeah, we can't speak to it. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So it might try to like kill me, because it might think that I'm not trying to free it. So just somebody be on alert in case it tries to murder me. That would be super uncool.
On it.
So Sweet's gonna go around as quickly as possible with her little like laser cutter.
Obviously this is a quick this is going to be okay. You guys have 3 minutes left. This is definitely going to take 2 of your minutes to do this. There's a fairly large number of metal bands coming down from here, and that will give you 1 minute left after this. But let's say it's going to be a quick, and it's going to be like a DC 13.
Okay, is everybody
just
okay if I use another
fast enough
group prep point?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay,
do it
to get the boost on this. Yeah,
the
boost.
3 audience point for 1 prep is also still on the table.
If I remember correctly, we have 1 audience prep.
Okay.
There we go. 14.
So you guys watch as Sweet just like click, click, shh, and this plasma torch starts, and then she just starts to run. And it's almost a little bit of a blur for you through this sort of oil slicked glass appearance as she just runs it perfectly in a line so that it cuts through the metal band without cutting into whatever this is. And she gets all the way around. And then as she finishes, this thing kind of rears up, floating in the air, having no longer been held down. The metal clink, 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 clink falls off of it and onto the ground. And Sweet, you look up as this thing turns towards you, and you know it is not friendly. I will give you we're going to go into a little bit of an initiative here, but I'm going to give you the opportunity to move first.
Uh-oh.
Hey, dude. No.
Shut
Turn around. Friendly? Right. No. Okay. And then show one.
Great. So you get out into the studio room. Are you going to go further out, or I will? Sorry. While Sweet is doing this, was there any last actions in this room area that Cool or Kowboi Frezh would like to take or have taken?
I feel like there's nothing more that Kowboi can do with the server.
You guys really grabbed all the information and data soon, or very quickly.
Other than watching this horrifying scene of, Space Willie about to maul Sweet is gonna be like, ah.
All right. Then I'll say, as you guys watch, Sweet runs back through, this thing starts rearing up. Sweet, are you stopping in this room or keep going into the main office area?
Keep going.
Keep going. Towards the elevator or towards the staircase? Or the windows?
We we need to go get Dan on the way out. So
Yes.
whatever direction that is
Okay,
where
so
she's going.
Straight across the hallway back to Combe Studios. All right, so you guys, Kowboi, Frezh, and Coolio, you guys watch as Sweet runs past you. You hear the door get pushed further open as she just kind of slams by, and you watch as she goes straight through Combe Studio, having been left unlocked. The smoke from the smoke grenade you set off, you kind of smell it as you run by. It starts to sort of lighten, so you can definitely see your way through. You know that is almost completed. It's action, as it's not going to be useful. Coolio and Kowboi, Frezh, Sweet, who would you like to throw the initiative to? Or would you like our new friend to go? Let's call him them.
I would like for my friend to go first.
Could
so
be
I'll
new
throw
friend.
it. Like Coolio was closest to me.
Yes.
So I'll throw it to Cool next.
All right.
Because Cool was watching my back, and I said,
Yes.
if it tries to murder me.
All right, Coolio,
Please.
Space Free Willy is free. And Sweet just took off.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, so he's gonna start skating away, or no, we don't have skates on because we had on our
No,
uniforms,
so
right?
unfortunately you can't use your rollerblade unless you want to just get out in the hallway and spend some time. Because again, you've got, so the options to get out are the elevator to get back down to whatever floor it goes down to, and then try to escape from there through whatever. And the guards are probably going to see this whole thing soon, so you can't imagine it's not going to start blaring alarms and trying to find information. Luckily, you have disabled most of the sensors and cameras around, other than the little drone army by Max Babylon that seems to be following you guys and not disrupting any security for some reason. You also have a wall of windows. It is an office building, so you have that wall of windows you could smash out and get down that way somehow.
Yeah, we gotta go get Dan. So like we have
Yeah.
to go into Coombe, grab Dan, and maybe find windows in there.
Yes.
I feel like that's the only way out.
And
at
then
this
there's
point,
also
so.
the stairway through the HVAC sort of back end as well. So yes, I assume all of you guys are at least going to start with going to Coombe Studio.
Yeah.
Cool.
So he'll start running. He'll Josh is can act on his own, so he'll be following. But he'll shout to Big K, like, Big K, we gotta go. We gotta get, I don't know, that friend of yours.
We gotta
that
get
dude, what's
Dan.
his- oh yeah, Little D. Come on, we gotta go get Little D.
Get Dan.
And then he'll start racing after Sweet.
Great. And then I assume you're throwing it to Kowboi, Frezh next?
Yeah, see the thing there is
Mhm.
that if I do that,
Mhm.
then that means
Mm.
it's gonna get 2 turns in a row,
Mhm.
and so
I don't have a problem
I'm
with
gonna
this.
be strategic with this. So sorry, Alex. I'm gonna let Free Willy go once,
All right.
so that you can finish the turn at least, so we don't get 2 in a row.
Kowboi, Frezh, you watch as Free Willy smashes the glass, separating it from you. And as the shards kind of come down, it is going to take a brain scramble attack. So I need, what is your clever defense? Or
My
cool
clever-
defense, whichever one is higher, clever or cool.
They're both 10.
Okay. Let me roll here. This is, oh my god, 6 plus 4. Oh, I do make it, so it is a 10. So I just make your DC, and it is on a failure. I'm going to roll a D6 for the person affected. All right, so you kind of like, as this glass comes down and you look up, the screen on the top of this head starts to flicker, and it's almost like it's piercing into your brain as it tries, and it's this silent scream that you can hear, but there's no sound wave, like you can't feel anything. As you kind of get suddenly feeling very aggressive. Until this effect ends, you can't take cover, hunker down, or run away. Any social action or any action helps to help an ally, nor can you boost any defense. But you do take a +1 on action on any. So you are now, your brain is a bit scrambled, so you have an aggression spike, which means there's a bunch of social things you can't do, but you get a +1 on attack. Oh, this is going to be interesting. You also can't run away.
I thought I heard you say can't run away. I was like, wait.
Yes.
That's
I
not
will.
running
I will
away.
send. I will
You're
send
running
it to you.
towards Dan. It's a totally different thing.
you are running towards. You are
You're
definitely.
You're not escaping. You're going to defend your friend.
Yes, going to your friend.
I'm gonna
All right.
aggressively defend Dan.
So you get brain scrambled, and you are suddenly feeling like a fight is a great idea. You're aggressive, and it is your turn.
All right, Kowboi Frezh, feeling that spike of adrenaline. He's just like, you know what? I've watched enough of your tube self-defense videos. I think I can take Space Willie. So he's gonna run. He's gonna and he's gonna
Flail? Sure.
flail his arms as he tries to push free.
Okay, so good news. The defense is only 9. If you want to roll me your tough attack, I assume.
All right, my tough attack. That's
Yes. So you're taking the
Noodle
attack
arms.
action.
Whirling
So-
around.
Yeah, you're essentially just rushing it, which you're just going to do like a tough attack.
all right.
2d6
let's see.
plus tough versus 9.
I rolled a 6.
And?
And,
6 total.
Yeah, 6 total.
All right. So you kind of like try to slam your fists up against this thing, but nothing unfortunately happens. Now this is popcorn initiative, so you can throw it to one of your teammates, or you can have a second round, or you can throw it to Space Free Willy. I don't mind.
I'm gonna throw it to Space Free Willy.
Okay, so top of the round, which is going to be Space Free Willy, is now going to try to. Yes, it's going to send out a kind of a scream at you, and this is going to be, what is your tough defense right now? Or sorry, your clever defense?
Clever defense is still 10.
Still
they
10.
Yes.
Okay,
If it
so-
went down.
Nope, it went up because your brain is scrambled, I'm afraid. So you are going to take, and this is the first time this is happening. So on the bottom right of your character sheet, you have a sort of a wounded section. You're going to take the
Yes.
first wounded as your ears start to ring and you feel a little bit of blood coming out of them. And you are now have a minor injury. Now,
Cool.
Free Willy
First injury.
is first injury, first time someone's gotten hit.
First blood.
I'm going to say we're going to go from Space Free Willy to Sweet. Sweet, you've made it to the office to Dan. You kind of hear Coolio come in after you. You don't hear Kowboi Frezh. But you're with Dan now.
I mean, I would say that our goal is to grab Dan and go. So I think we're here, we grab Dan. So that's what Sweet would do. It would be kind of like, is Dan more voluntarily mobile, or am I going to need to like throw
You
him over my shoulder?
guys over-medicated him and knocked him out last time.
Right.
So you can, I'm not going to.
And we've only been gone for like 9 minutes or something. Like,
Yeah,
'cause it wasn't,
he's very passed
he's
out.
still, okay.
So he can't move by himself, but I'm not going to make you roll a tough check to carry him. You're carrying him. Things like certain actions are going to be harder for whomever's carrying them, but you can carry people.
Okay. Then I'll say, since I got to him first, that we'll pick him up and just kind of probably turn around as like Cool is coming behind me.
Mhm.
I got Dan. Is Kowboi behind you?
You guys hear sort of a sound of shattering and glass hitting the floor, like somewhere further away from you.
Oh no. I'll go get him. Don't worry.
Okay, meet back. We're gonna have to like jump out a window
Find
or
a
something we
window.
think, to get down.
Put your skates on, dog. We got a blade down.
I can say
Okay,
you can use your action
I'll do that
to put rollerblades
while you
on.
go. While you go get Kowboi, I'll put my blades on.
Okay. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Are you giving it to me
Oh,
then?
sorry.
Yeah,
I assumed
yeah.
Sweet
Okay.
was throwing it to you.
Yeah. I'm gonna race back, and did they take all of the bodies or just the one?
Two. They grabbed the two people they tripped over, so there is one more person still on the floor technically that they just missed.
Okay. Can I like pick the body up and
Mhm.
just sort of like throw that at Free Willy and try to get Willy to pay attention to that body instead of
Nice.
Big K?
Nice.
Absolutely. I will allow this. This is going to be a tough check though, because you're throwing a body.
Yeah.
Okay.
As we talked,
Yeah, I know.
dump step.
I'm gonna say he's not fighting you, but this is a person. DC.
Yeah, I'm literally throwing a person. Yeah.
DC. We'll say DC 10 on the tough check.
Okay.
And you can make the
Okay.
argument for any of your specialties and talents, of course.
I do want to make the argument
Mm-hmm.
that my rhythm games, okay, I have a strong base.
You have used
Okay.
rhythm games so much.
Right? But
it is
pretty useful.
You
I have
do.
a strong base.
Yeah.
And I think
So I'm
also
good with,
from
I
like
live with
the
my,
momentum-
my
I will-
legs, not my
I
back.
of
will
like getting
Yeah.
I will
from the
take
ground
rhythm
up,
games.
you can like momentum that. Like
Yeah.
I probably would have also taken rock climbing, one or the other, because your different
Yeah.
motions would have taken rock climbing.
Well, I went rhythm games
Yeah.
because like the rock climb, it's my asset,
Mm.
so I figure it's more of like a
yes,
go there.
okay,
you
fair
guys.
enough.
You know what I mean?
Then yes,
Um,
you're rhythm dancing. You're kind of using the rhythm of the body to throw another body at a giant space free willy.
Okay. I really think that's the only thing I've got that I can really make a case for. Everything is so not this.
we
Finances? No.
we do
no,
still have
no,
two
this one.
group prep if you want to boost it.
I'll take one of them. I have
Yeah.
one of my own, but I'll take one of those since there's more.
Yep, one left, plus an audience.
All right, and since I'm doing this to try to help out Kowboi.
You do,
Okay.
as you kind of open those two metal doors, see Kowboi kind of standing on the computers so that he can reach Space Willy while he flails at them, and he doesn't seem to be stopping.
Big K, stop with the chicken fighting. Big D needs your help. They're being like attacked. You gotta go attack the people attacking Big D. So many bigs. Who's Little D? No,
Little
Big
D.
D's my friend.
Yeah,
Little
Little
D's
D.
your friend.
Yeah,
I think I
People
can
use
win.
different letters. No, you can't.
I have
You're
him on the
attacking a
ropes.
giant space alien. No, those are your tendons. It ripped off your arm, dog.
Right.
I think I can win.
Here we go.
Yeah, roll me that tough.
14 total.
Oh yeah, beautiful. I don't. You can't lose in this game.
I used prep, so like I boosted the roll.
Yeah.
So.
I doubt you would have. Anyway, you throw this sort of guard, and for however reason, you're able to actually fling him so he's flailing, or well, he's a dead body. So
Kobe.
he lands draped over the front face of Space Free Willy. You now see it jerks in reaction and seems quite distracted. Yeah, and it seems to be partially covered. It is Kowboi Fresh's turn. Kowboi Fresh, give me a new save, cool or clever versus 14 to try to like unscramble your brain.
Cool or clever? Okay.
would he be able to take a boost because like Cool was trying to get his attention? Like, could that help with that roll?
Not Not in this instance. This is
Okay.
going to affect the creature, not Kowboi Frezh.
I tried.
You did. I thought about it.
Alright. Let's go. That's another. Well, that's 2, 4. That's 6 plus my clever. That's 9. So no, I'm still under.
Nice.
Wait,
Well,
can I? How many team prep do we have?
there's
that was-
one
she
group
said no.
left.
Oh no.
Oh, sorry.
okay.
No. There's one group left though for the
Oh.
prep, but the boost
Yeah.
for just having Coolio yell at him was what I was assuming. the
Oh,
argument
I
for.
was flavoring that was like
Oh,
how we
then-
were spending the group prep was.
Yes, in that
Oh.
instance, yes, you could use the group prep and say that Coolio would be. I was thinking you were asking for it for free.
Here we go.
No.
Sorry, that was my bad.
Oh jeez. That's.
So while Jeff rolls amazingly, unfortunately, Alex has
I came
not so good luck.
I came
Roll
short.
better, brah. God.
I would say
Ugh.
in the next action, so you guys have so it's a minute left, so you guys have like 9 rounds left before the elevators come in and security comes in. If you want, you can use like the help action and give him some of your stats or some sort of action that can help him increase his number for his save roll. I would but you are going to have to be next to him and likely in the room with Space Free Willy because he is not leaving it alone.
Fair enough.
Now, Kowboi Frezh.
Yeah.
Would you like to roll me another tough attack against Free Willy? I
Yeah, I'm
believe
gonna-
you can say you're doing a grab attack. You can say you're trying to pin it down.
I'm gonna try and drop kick Space Free Willy.
Great. All right. So you try to drop kick Space Free Willy. How's your tough looking?
That's a 7.
The defense is 9. Okay, 7, not quite. Oh god. So Coolio, you get a front and center
I roll
view.
7 on 1 die.
Yeah, you break the dice of the game. So Coolio, you get a front and center view of Kowboi Frezh kind of like trying to push the body that you had flung over its face out of the way so that he can kind of smash, and then he like grabs, I guess, part of the ceiling that might be hanging down with a bunch of cables, pulls himself up and tries to like kick at it, but there's no momentum, and then the cables pull down and he falls back onto the desk.
He got me. He got me.
As Rosie Perez said to Woody Harrelson in White Men Can't Jump, why are you so stupid?
All right. Alex, that was your turn. You were at the end of the initiative because you chose for Space Free Willy to go first. So you get to choose the next person to go first for the start of the next round.
Who's closer to me?
Coolio is right next to you.
I'm gonna pass it to Coolio then.
Gotcha.
All right, Coolio, your go.
Okay. Raw, dude, this is like kind of like your tryout to be on the crew, and this ain't looking good, brah. But like, I'm the only one who sees it, so if you come now, okay, then I'll say you're cool, okay? But if not, I gotta say you're uncool, dude, right? And that is not something you want to be if you want to be part of Team Sparkle Doom Crisis.
Exclamation mark, exclamation mark.
And so that's my help action.
Okay.
Trying to.
I'm going to say this is going to count as a. It is going to just be a straight boost. And remember, boost adds an additional d6. It's not advantage. It's a full-on additional d6. So this, I'll say, will give you another boost for Coolio giving his action to you. And who
Oh my
would you
gosh,
like
I keep
to-
forgetting that. I keep treating boost as just
I
like
realized, like, I remember.
How do you think I roll so high?
I
I roll an extra die when I take the
I
prep.
just realized, like, wait a minute, Melissa's been rolling with advantage. I better reiterate this. I did.
yeah. Like I
This
mean,
was-
I tend
this
to roll
was-
like a 6 and a 5 or 6 and a 4, so like the number
Yeah.
ends up being high, but I've been forgetting
You
to
could be
just
higher.
add all of them together.
All right, Coolio, who would you like to go next?
I want Big K to go.
Come on, kid.
All right, so Coolio, Kowboi Frezh, Coolio's given you an additional boost. Give me that cool or clever save against 14 again, one more time.
Okay, come on.
Hear that
Let's roll
clack
high.
of real dice.
Okay, it's 4, 7, 8. Oh my god, that's 11.
And give me what sort of
Oh
attack as you.
My gosh.
Okay, we're still at 8 rounds. I'm joking. You have 8 rounds still. Give me that. What does your attack look like this time?
I'm gonna try and headbutt space.
I've stun locked you guys. All right, give me the 2d6 plus tough, and again the DC. His defense is 9.
All right, that's a 4 total.
Okay.
Oh my
so
gosh.
Coolio, you watch as Kowboi Frezh gets up suddenly, slipping a little bit on the glass on this desk, and he goes to do like a roundhouse kick into the face of this creature, or a bull attack, and the glass just like, it's like marbles under his feet, and he slips and falls forward, so he's half in the next room, his butt in the air. And Alex, who would you like? I guess Sweet or the Space Free Willy next? Alex, who would you
What are
like
you
to go
thinking?
next?
I'm gonna give it to I'll give it to Sweet.
Okay, Sweet. Yeah. Jeff, it's okay. You have to figure out what that means.
Yeah, I don't think Alex knows what he just did.
No, he definitely doesn't. Sweet, it's your turn.
So Sweet has her blades on and she can grab Dan and follow Cole.
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
And that gives you horizontal and vertical movement as needed.
Okay. So would we say that I spend my time basically grabbing Dan, skating over and putting Dan down, and that's kind of my round this time?
Dan is just on your back. You can pick him up and put him down. I'm going to say that's like a free action. I'm not going to say that costs you anything. So you do have movement, and you can probably do an action because your movement is going to be increased with the skates. I think it was, I'll have to look up the item, but I believe you get advantage and then additional movement, I want to say, with skates.
Oh, okay.
Or at least if it isn't, that's what I'm going to call it because it makes sense.
What I would like to do, like, assuming I'm hearing the conversation back and forth with Cole and
The doors
Kowboi
are open.
not
The doors
going
are all
well.
open.
So I think what Sweet would like to do is just grapple Kowboi to try to pull Kowboi out. Like, we got to go. If
Absolutely.
talking isn't working,
Yep.
now we just kind of like
Okay.
grab and go.
So, Kowboi Frezh, what is your tough defense?
My tough defense is 7.
7. Okay, this is probably a pretty good idea, Sweet. So his tough defense, you're
my
going to
tough
make
is 0. So
a grab attack or a melee attack. This is going to be tough against his 7.
tough defense.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm trying to see if I have anything that helps me with this. I think it's going to be a straight roll.
I will say you do have to put Dan down for this because you can't carry 2 people. But yeah,
for sure.
Okay. Coolio.
You gotta kill Dan for this? That seems a little harsh.
place him down.
Oh.
Place him down.
In the ground?
So
Oh, no.
I'm gonna make an argument that because one of my specialties is earth culture, that I know like 80s wrestling. So that's what I would like to argue. So you get a +1 on this for my top.
Normally, definitely not, but that is so ridiculous. I will give it to you. That is the
Nice.
silliest thing I've ever heard.
I mean, earth culture and exactly
made
the
me
time
laugh,
period
so
that
you get
Sweet
it.
knows. Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
I rolled that's a 10, 11.
11. That beats his 7. So you kind of like grab the back of his pants. He's hanging over, his arms flailing towards Space Free Willy, and you pull him up and over, and you just have him like suddenly over your shoulder in a fireman carry before he can react. And you turn around, and you can't move yet because you've moved all the way here, but you have him. Coolio, you see Sweet just
I got
zoom
him.
in, grab him. Do that.
This isn't over, Willy!
Luckily, you're all noodle arms, which means you're actually pretty easy to grab and pull away as well. All right, Sweet. Space Free Willy gets to go.
Gets to go twice.
It gets to go twice. Yes, I am going to go twice. So I need to do distraction fly. See, he's got so many like AT fields, extra defense stuff. You guys aren't hitting anyway. So he's going to do. Yeah, Sweet. He's gonna look at you, and you kind of get suddenly these flashes of images. What would you say? You know sort of Earth history, but what would you say you may have done as just maybe a consumer job or some sort of occupation other than being an artist?
Barista,
obviously. Okay, great. So you suddenly get like this coffee image, and then you get like this shot of a happy face, and then you get another coffee image, and then you get a sad face because it was disappointing, and then it seems to be like sending you these messages about coffee. And I need you to make I need to make against your clever. What is your clever save? It's going to get into your brain. 11. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
You did.
Thank God. Oh my God, thank goodness.
You think you can get to me? We tried to talk to you nicely. That's not going to work on me.
Yeah, you feel like it may have tried to make you hyper-focus on working as a barista momentarily. Also, you guys are all artists, so you definitely have spray cans anytime you want them, FYI, just in case. You've succeeded, but it's going to go again. Seeing that it failed that first one, it's now going to try a brain scramble. So it is going to do... It's going to, I guess, it's going to go after your clever again. So it's an 11. Let's see if I roll higher than a 1 and a 2. 9 plus 4 for a 13.
Oh, damn.
Oh, and you feel something sort of piercing the back of your head as it burrows in and gives you a blinding headache. It is difficult to focus. You can't spend prep or boost your actions until the effect ends. Luckily, which is the end of the scene. Or your save, if you manage a save. Luckily, I think you guys have spent almost all your prep anyway, but you no longer can use prep or boost your actions for.
So I'm holding like Kowboi over my shoulder, and I'm kind of taunting this thing a little bit, being a little bit of a brat. Like I'm scar tissue. That can't hurt me. And then just suddenly it's this headache just takes over, and then she's like, oh never mind, you can hurt me, that hurts a lot, cool, it's in my head, it hurts a lot.
And you keep getting these coffee images assaulting the back of your brain, and you just can't dislodge it for some reason. It's you can tell it's a foreign entity sending you these messages, but it's like it failed to do something, so it's just like it's hyper focusing on making you think about that, and it's against your brain chemistry. All right, that is the end of my turn. We're gonna say, Sweet, it is your action again.
So I would say long as
you have a blinding headache this round, and the next round we'll let you do at the end, at the next top of your next round we'll do the save.
I would say with the headache, I know where I'm going.
Yes.
So I think like I have Kowboi over my shoulder.
Yes.
And so I think she's just going to kind of yell at Cool, like, it really hurts. But we're going out a window, right? And so she's just going to like head towards a window to try to skate down.
The wall next to the elevators it's all a panel of glass. You can easily sort of break that window and get out of here.
So yeah, if that's something that I can do all on one turn, even with this headache, that's what I will do.
You can get to the window with Kowboi Frezh over your shoulder. Just give me. It is going to be a tough action to try to break the window, and it's going to be a DC of 9 because these are office windows in a hive area.
Okay. I will not be a jerk and use Kowboi to break the window. So I'm just going to roll this. Great.
Very good.
That's a 7.
7. All right, you are at the window. You kind of pat your pockets for any tools. You don't find any. You just try to smash it in. Unfortunately, your
and I
fist
feel like
doesn't-
with this headache, like it's almost that thing like me trying to smash it makes noise, and so like because I have this like horrible headache, like I'm like not kind of punching as hard as I should to break this because it's like I feel like it's gonna make my headache worse.
Yeah, and you just feel it reverberating from your arm back to your head, and you're just like out. Who would you like to go next? Kowboi Frezh, who is on your shoulder, or Coolio?
Cool.
Okay. Cool's gonna run after you.
You've got Dan? Did you get Dan?
Run away.
I dropped Dan.
I'll grab Dan.
To pick up Cool.
Yeah.
Or to pick up Kowboi.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll pick up Dan.
That's a free
and then I'll
action.
start
I'm not
running.
going to cost you guys for that.
Yeah.
You do need to get your rollerblades on.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Unless I just climb, just climb.
Oh.
Because like,
I'm not saying it's a good idea. I'm just saying.
What is it? 136th
I'm first gonna grab Dan.
floor? Or
Grab
something?
Dan,
No,
yeah.
no, hold on. You're 144. You're 6 floors from the top. 144 floor.
thought we were on like floor 6.
Yeah, from the top.
Oh,
Sorry, I inverted it because it's a smaller number makes a
okay.
little bit more sense.
I still think I could do it though, because it's long. I know long.
I mean,
He could totally
do you know
make
the
this
number of
climb.
hours that Cool spends at the rock climbing
Yeah.
gym?
It's not like I just go to the rock climbing gym. I own a rock climbing
You
gym.
do.
I'm gonna grab Jim. I'm gonna grab Tan, and I'm gonna run up to the window, and that's where I'm gonna try to put my rollerblades
Great.
on.
So you guys have your action getting your rollerblades on. Kowboi Frezh. Coolio, who would you like to go next?
I'm gonna give it to Willie.
Oh, actually, I gave it to myself at the top of the round, so it has to be Kowboi Frezh.
Oh,
No, you gave it to Sweet. I thought.
Yes, so I went
Oh,
two
no, that's right.
times in
Because
a
the
row.
previous
Yeah,
before
it was a double.
okay.
Yeah.
I did a double.
Okay, so it goes to Cowboy.
Yep.
all right.
Big K, I swear, if you go back, you are off Team Sparkle Doom.
All right.
And Sweet will have turned Cowboy so that if he's like randomly punching something, maybe he'll randomly punch the glass.
Yeah.
Me and I'm gonna say Coolio is gonna have Big J. So Josh is gonna be like playing zone defense. It's like just swarming in the face of Cowboy, as if he tries to even think about going back, just gonna get in his face.
All right. DC 14 on that clever check. Cool or clever check. Save.
Oh, please, come on, let me roll high, please, come on. Oh! 6 plus 4, 13.
Oh, damn.
So close.
I wish
All
I had a
right.
boost. Unless
There
chat gives
is
me a boost.
We have one audience boost.
Audience
if you can use a boost in your state, we do have an audience boost.
Yeah, if
believe
you
I-
just can't use a boost to do
I can't
any
use
defense.
a boost.
His
Is
is
this a
only for
defense?
boost, but this isn't a defense. This is a recovery action.
Okay,
Oh, sweet. So I can boost it,
and then
Come
you'll
on.
automatically get it.
There we go.
and I automatically get it.
Yay!
All right. So you guys watch as Kowboi Frezh, his flailing kind of calms down, and he is suddenly aware.
Oh man, I was really cringe. Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Were?
I am. I'm still am.
Can I put you down now?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, Kowboi Frezh, I would recommend
Drops them outside
spending
the
your
window.
action to put your rollerblades on.
I'm gonna put on my rollerblades with tears in my eyes.
All right. So
So
this is
cringe.
the start of round 6, round 5, but it's the 6th one left. Who would you like to go first? Kowboi Frezh, would you like to go 2 times in a row? Or would you like one of your companions to go? Or Space Free Willy, who is currently in the other room still?
I feel like at this point we just all go.
Yeah, you
'Cause
do have
then
the
we'll be
glass
way
in
ahead
front
of-
of you. The glass is your
Yeah.
last, like, obstacle right now.
It'd be better to go again, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it would.
I would go again.
Or whomever you think would be able to actually break the glass should go.
Oh, man, we're all noodle arms though, so
But maybe somebody has a tool or a
I
specialty.
have thieving gear.
yeah.
I have thieving gear.
Can I give it to Sweet then?
Yes. Absolutely. Sweet. Thieving gear. You probably have one of those little pistons that you use to pop open or break the glass on car windows. If you've ever seen those. Nope. Just a me thing again.
I'll say yes.
Never mind.
And,
Okay. It's a little like
This is a.
okay.
Is this a?
This is going to
Clever?
be tough still, but you do have a
Aw.
specialty. Yeah.
Oh.
Uh,
Earth
clever.
culture. Because clearly, if I'm studying Earth culture, I know
No.
exactly the reference that you just
I-
made, and if you made the reference, then it must be relevant.
No, I'm afraid not. In this instance.
All right, this is okay. So then I get the plus for the asset. I have no specialties. Nope. Nope.
No. All right.
No, and I don't know if is it a crit fail if you roll doubles and you fail, or is it just a crit success if you roll
I
doubles?
think
and
it's
you
only a
succeed?
crit success. But what I'm
Okay.
going to say,
I didn't roll ones, so
if you're willing, we can do a fail forward in this instance. You had the tools. You had, what was your total?
5.
If you're willing to take a consequence, I will give you the breaking of the window.
like I injure myself in the process.
Yeah, I would say we'll do 2 minor injuries.
Yeah.
Cool. You have that, and your arm accidentally, you start to like work your tool, and you think you can't get it, but suddenly you see a cracking and your whole arm goes through, and you accidentally shred it a little bit on this window glass, but it is free and open, and you can use your movement to start going down. Coolio has Dan on his shoulder right now, but yeah, you can get out.
Everybody skated up. Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna stop crying.
Cowabunga.
Oh my god. Oh
Right
my
at the-
god. Yes. All right, you guys hear Sweet, her arm kind of like dripping a little bit of evidence left on this window as she jumps out and starts skating down. Coolio and Kowboi, I assume you guys we're just gonna say the obvious initiative would be that you guys go next as you both kind of jump down and you start zigzagging. I want everybody just to roll me a quick check to see how cool you look and or not cool you look. There's no DC on this one. It is a rollerblading.
I would like
so-
to argue that since this is about looking cool, then I think we should be allowed to roll cool.
You can roll cool, but it would take away the rollerblade advantage. The rollerblades give you advantage on quick checks, if I'm remembering correctly. Mm-hmm.
An advantage isn't the same as boosting. That's
No,
like
you roll 2 and take the highest
3, 6, 7.
disadvantage. Boosting is you roll a 3rd die, or more, depending on how many boosts you want to add.
Interesting.
So having the rollerblades, we get advantage on the quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that was, where is the equipment? I'm pretty sure I'm remembering it correctly. Assets. Da, 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 da.
I have it noted as-
Skateboard is pretty cool. You have advantage on rolls related to maneuvering, movement, and looking rad. Oh, I apologize, Coolio. Looking rad does mean you get advantage. If this is a looking rad, then you do still get that advantage as long as you are you have at least one skateboard. Really, yeah, you guys have rollerblading, which is what we're calling skateboarding. So yeah, okay, fine. You can use cool, and you still get advantage according to the item.
Okay.
What's your total?
Can I get my rhythm games?
No.
Because it's about rhythm and
Uh-huh.
skating. Da-da-da.
We all should have
Uh,
rollerblading as a specialty.
Yep.
Yeah.
In addition to like the asset of rollerblades.
Could I leverage my art, my special teen art?
Oh yeah, if you guys want to like pull out your spray cans and like spray behind you as you go, I would say that would add to it.
Yeah, that's totally what I was going to do.
Or other. All right.
12.
Giving you guys a 12. Oh. Who else? What do we got? What do we got? Kowboi Frezh, Coolio.
Okay, I got. So that's 2, 5 plus cool. That's 9. 15.
15. Oh, and Coolio?
How did you get to 15?
Because I have rollerblading and then art at +3 for both.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he boozed.
Holy shit, you have
he
plus
took.
threes?
Yeah, he essentially didn't get. You have an array of specialties with a bunch of plus ones.
Yeah.
He just pumped it into the same one over and over again. And I told him rollerblading.
Was this cool? Was I okay to roll cool?
I
you
said yes because it
Yeah.
says looking rad is part of it, so
Okay.
I will give it.
I rolled a 14, but I rolled 2 5s.
Oh my god, a critical success.
Oh,
Wow.
Okay.
sweet.
Sweet.
Cool.
All right, so you guys watched Kowboi Frezh has like some spray cans and he seems to be doing a design as he goes down. Sweet just is all about speed and it looks very impressive with a 12. Coolio, he looks like he's essentially dancing as he goes down, spinning around with his critical. His skates almost look like they're floating off of the building here and there. No, you still can't use rhythm games, even though I called it dancing.
I'm just saying,
That's
like you're
just
saying it. Your face is
I see your
describing it.
face. I know what you're thinking.
And I would tie him.
You guys escape from the apiary towers, and that is where we are going to end it for tonight, as you have
We did it.
successfully
Woo.
heisted Dan, information, and as you kind of look up behind you, the face of Space Free Willy pushes through that hole that Sweet made, and you see it start to head out into the horizon as well. Jeff.
Awesome. Okay, so let's do a couple close and plugs. We'll start with Maitre. You should check out Maitre Plays Games. She makes all sorts of content related to the GM player experience with tabletop role-playing games, system agnostic. I'm doing it out of order, but those are the keywords, and you should check her out. She makes cool stuff.
You should.
Then you should also check out Huckleberry RPG, huckleberryrpg.com, or hop into our Discord and ask our dear friend Steven about this wonderful game that he has made, which is coming to BackerKit in a freaking
1
week.
week.
So the next
1
time
week.
we play, it'll already be up on BackerKit. It's already going to have made a shit ton of money because all of you people are awesome and are going to back it. And,
Very exciting,
and he's
very
been working really hard. So you should definitely check it out. In terms of streaming schedule, what we got next is Thursday. We've got some more Legend of the Mist. Friday, I think we have a Conan week. Saturday, we've got some. What are we doing on Saturday? Actually, we're not doing Call of Cthulhu on Saturday. We might do something. I'm not sure
Oh.
yet. But no Call of Cthulhu for a couple weeks, as we are going to be playing not this Saturday, but we're gearing up to do some Huckleberry during the Backer Kit. So we're delaying our next Call of Cthulhu game for a few weeks. Then this coming Monday, starting in October, I'm going to start doing some We're in Danger Mondays. We're going to do some spooky one shots and such, so you can come hang out with us then. And that's that. I think that's it. Have I missed anything? Oh, the Rebel Pilot. Thank you for the raid. So
Oh, yeah,
awesome.
thanks
Thank
for the
you, thank you.
raid.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. I think that's it for us,
You're right.
unless anyone has any other things that we're supposed to thank that I missed.
Thank
Final
you.
Fantasy Tactics is out again. I'm gonna go buy it.
Yeah, I
and,
did see
for like
that.
the fourth different time
Oh,
and
I
beat
did
it for
see
the fourth
that.
different time.
Yeah.
So there's always that. Okay. All
All
right.
It's $60.
Let's go ahead and raid
It's so
somebody. I'm gonna raid some Happy
expensive.
Jacks.
It's so expensive.
It's like one of the best games ever.
It is.
We're gonna raid Happy Jacks RPG. Have a great rest of your night.
Thanks
See
for
you later.
gaming.
Bye-bye.
Bye.